Hello, I'm Yakira Dogadio, and I'm here with KUSI's PPR. Here we are with Dad of the Jackson duo, Jeffrey and Jacob.
Yes.
So could you let me know a little bit about their boys?
Yeah, they've been playing football together since they were 3 and 4. Started at the YMCA and then went into youth football and played together all the way through there, and now played together in high school.
I was speaking to the coaches earlier, and they said that the boys they can almost read each other's minds. They have these plays that only them two know, and the rest of the team just don't know how to do it. How do they do it?
Jeffrey's a quarterback and Jacob's a receiver. Jeffrey's thrown thousands and thousands of passes to Jacob. They've worked with quarterback and receiver coaches together and literally been throwing footballs to each other their whole lives. So that if you do that enough times, you're going to develop a chemistry.
This chemistry. So do they always get along with each other, or do they ever have any rough times, or either on the field or at home? I could imagine, do they? I don't know if they drive to home together. Do they have classes together?
They have classes together. They drive back and forth to school together. They shared a room together until fairly recently. No, they've always gotten along. They've been best friends pretty much their whole life, so it's worked out well. You get conflict every now and then, but on the football field, no conflict.
Almost, it's a family affair, essentially.
I coached them their first 12 years and handed them off to high school and been to every game, never missed a game, go to most of the practices. So, yeah, it's definitely been our life. It's been my wife and myself and the two boys. It's been our life for going on 15 years.
Jeffrey Jackson, quarterback, senior.
Jacob Jackson, wide receiver, senior.
Awesome. So I could almost say you're the Jackson duo almost, but not really, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you're siblings.
Yes, we are.
So what is it like being siblings and being on the same team?
It's really fun. I mean, we've been on the same team since we were 3 and 4 years old. So I mean, this could possibly be our last season together, just with college coming up next year, and we may be split up. But I love it, especially because quarterback receiver duo. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like playing with Jeffrey. I mean, like from him as a quarterback perspective, just he's an outstanding quarterback, and then playing with my brother, my best friend, it's just a great experience, and I'm definitely, if it doesn't work out next year, I'm going to miss it a lot, but I think we're going to try to keep it together.
So you spend a lot of time with each other. What is that like? Do you drive to school together? Do you do you eat the same food? What is it like being with each other all the time?
Yeah, so we drive together to school. We actually have this was 4 years running now. We've had the exact same schedule in school. So we're in class together. We're partners and everything in class, partners on the field, eat the same everything. He's a little bit more picky than I am, but everything's the same pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, it's all great, like having him by my side for everything. It's just a really awesome experience. Like, we're always doing the same things. We have the same interest, and when it comes to the football field, we both want to get the same things done.
So earlier, before the game, before practice, I was speaking to one of your coaches, and he says you guys almost read each other's minds. Like there's some telepathy, sibling telepathy going on. There's special plays that only both of you know. Like what's behind that? What's behind that?
I think just since we were 3 and 4, playing in the exact same football games, going through the exact same thing, watching the exact same football games on the weekend, watching the film. So I mean, our minds, if you read our football IQ, it should be pretty close to the exact same, just because we've had identical situations since we were 3 and 4 years old. So when I see something, I know for sure he sees it.
Yeah, just building off of that, when we're on the football field, like when we line up on the ball, we can pretty much look at each other and know that we're both seeing the same thing, and it tends to work out in our favor because he mentioned that we have about the same football IQ. What he didn't mention is it's a pretty high IQ. So, it always works out in our favor.
Is there a particular look that maybe you can show us on camera that you give each other on the field?
It's just he'll be out wide, and I'll just look at him, and we don't even have to nod. It's just kind of like I know, like the look in his eyes, look in my eyes, that we know exactly what we're thinking, like, and we've never been wrong in the past 4 years.
I think I can demonstrate it. It's something like
something
like
yes.
that, and it's just kind of like a little nod, and we pretty much know what's going on.
Yeah.
Are there any hand gestures? It's a deep look into
it's
the
just
eyes.
A deep
look,
connection.
Yeah. I don't know how to describe it other than that. I don't know if it's just we're reading each other's minds, but it works. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I know you have to get back to
Yeah.
back into the locker room, but.